Hi, my name is Olivia Powell, and I will be discussing our discussion board number 6 on the 30-second memory. So for our first question, we were told to explain the serial positioning curve and what it is meant by primacy and recency effect. So the serial position curve describes when people are given a list of items. We often tend to remember those at the beginning and the end, and the ones that are in the middle we kind of overlook. The primacy and recency effects describes how the order of information presentation influences memory, recall, and understanding. The primacy effect refers to the tendency to remember information that is presented first in a sequence because it is more easily um, accessible than information presented later. The recency effect is the opposite phenomenon. So basically, people are more likely to remember the most recently presented or last items in a sequence. So our second question was to recount the story of Clive from the lecture. What area of his brains was most affected by injury, trauma, and additionally, why do you think he still had functions of some of the other more salient aspects of his memory? So the story of Clive Waring was basically he caught herpes simplex, and it kind of altered his brain and memory function. So the area of his brain that was affected the most was the hippocampus and the frontal lobes. These were damaged, and these are the parts of the brains that obviously hold our memories. Um, I think some of the aspects of his brain, like of his memories, were still salient, as can seen in the video. Like he was still able to play the piano, love his wife still, and remember, like obviously, his name and what happened to him. This is because though other functions of like memory, um, not memory, sorry, like motor skills, fine motor skills, will be found in different areas of the brain, like different lobes related to that are not related to like memory. So yeah.